All right, buckle up, people. After years of teasing, delays, and broken promises, Tesla is finally bringing the Roadster back. We're talking a demo event in 2026, production in 2027. But is this just another vaporware dream, or is it the real deal?
They're promising a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 1.9 seconds for the base model. Let that sink in. Are they finally delivering the mind-bending acceleration we were promised a decade ago? Or is this another stat that only looks good on paper? You know I'm going to find out.
This new design, fresh off trademark filings, looks insane. It's sleeker, it's more aggressive, it's everything the old prototype wanted to be. But looks aren't everything, are they? Because what good is a beautiful car if it's a financial black hole? And then they hit us with the range, 620 miles. Can you believe it? That's a claimed range that would change the game for EVs. But is this a pipe dream or a genuine revolution? We're about to dissect every single claim.
Okay, let's talk about that 0 to 60. 1.9 seconds? Unbelievable. But then they pull out the big guns, the optional SpaceX thruster package. They're saying 1.1 seconds, maybe even sub 1 second with cold air thrusters. This is either genius or an absolute gimmick to sell more cars at an astronomical price. Why would they even do this?
Imagine air thrusters, like a rocket car. For what? Drag racing every single red light? This is performance for performance's sake. But it raises a huge question. What's the maintenance on a car with rocket thrusters? Is this a glorious innovation or a financial black hole for anyone who actually tries to use it?
Powering all this lunacy is a colossal 200 kilowatt-hour battery. That's a monster. It's why they can claim that insane range. But here's the deal-breaker question. How long is it going to take to charge this absolute beast? Don't get fooled by big numbers if charging is a nightmare. 620 miles. Picture this. San Francisco to LA, round trip, and still have juice left over. That's incredible, if it's real-world range. We've been burned by inflated range numbers before, Tesla. This better not be a lie, because if it is, it's unacceptable. They've given us a huge battery, but crickets on the charging speeds. Is this going to be a quick pit stop or an all-day affair? If you're stuck waiting hours to fill up this 200 kilowatt-hour behemoth, that amazing range becomes a complete deal breaker. This is where the rubber meets the road, people. And a top speed exceeding 250 miles per hour. Look, I get it, numbers sell. But who, outside of a dedicated track, is ever going to hit 250 miles per hour? Is this a truly usable feature or just another bragging right that's ultimately a gimmick for 99.9% of buyers? You tell me.
Let's talk interior. Given this is still a concept preview, we're focusing on the promise of materials, futuristic textures, sleek lines, but is it going to be functional? Are we getting proper buttons or another all-screen nightmare? Because if it's not intuitive, it's just plain trash.
And the UI. Tesla's known for its clean, minimalist interfaces. But sometimes minimalism means a lack of essential controls and a frustrating user experience. If I can't quickly change the temperature without diving through 3 menus, that's a deal breaker. This better be a game changer, not a head scratcher.
Now for the competition. We've got the Rimac Nevera doing 0 to 60 in a scorching 1.81 seconds. The Roadster's 1.9 seconds is incredible, but it's not the absolute fastest anymore. Are we just paying for the Tesla badge, or is there more to this car that justifies its likely insane price tag?
But when it comes to range, the Roadster might just take the crown. 620 miles versus the Nevera's roughly 300 miles? That's a huge advantage. This could be a game changer for those who want hypercar performance without the constant range anxiety. This is a big point in its favor. Now the price. While not official, we know this is going to be a six-figure, probably multiple six-figure machine. If it's pushing $250,000 or more, it needs to offer more than just raw speed. Are you getting the Porsche Taycan Turbo S quality, or are we just paying for an updated concept car? Think about your money. Other luxury EVs throw in every gimmick imaginable to justify their price, from screens that do too much to self-driving features that aren't quite ready. The Roadster has to prove its tech is functional.
reliable, and not just marketing fluff. We need substance, not just flash.
So what are the game changers? That insane 0 to 60, especially with the optional thrusters, if they deliver. That colossal 620-mile range, if it's real. And a design that truly feels like the future. These are truly insane claims.
But what are the deal breakers? The years of delays that have made us skeptical, the unknown charging speeds for that massive battery, and the potential for those thrusters to be a maintenance nightmare or an expensive, useless gimmick. Tesla, you're playing with fire here.
So, who is this car for? It's for the absolute early adopter, the tech enthusiast with deep pockets who wants the ultimate conversation starter and a true performance beast. It's for someone who wants to own a piece of automotive history. After weighing the insane promises, the potential pitfalls, and the sheer audacity of this machine, if they deliver on those numbers, especially that range, and don't make the thrusters an unusable nightmare, this is more than a car. This is a statement. Verdict? Buy it. This is going to be a legend.